Hello my dear student, I welcome you all to the maths class. So from today onwards we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 11, geometry, from your maths composite book. Alright, so before starting the self practice we will learn about few geometrical terms. Okay, so let us start with that. So my dear student, this is the first term of geometry. All right, so geometry, let me tell something about this geometry. What is geometry? Geometry is a very important, crucial part of a mathematics. Okay, so when you are doing geometry, the points which I'm going to discuss about, the terms which I'm going to discuss about will be very important, will be very basic thing. Okay, so this is all points whichever I'm going to discuss right now, the terms whichever I'm going to speak in front of you, all will be very important. Okay, so the first and foremost we have is point. So from the very lower class, that is from the KG onwards, 1 and 2 onwards, right, you have saw the dot like structure. Yes, this is the dot like structure. So I'll make this in my rough page here. I'll show you in rough page. So if somebody asks you by making this dot like structure and asks you what is this dot like structure in geometry, then if they ask you, your answer should be instantly, you'll give the answer, it is called point. P-O-I-N-T, point. So this is the first and foremost thing which you need to keep when you are doing geometry. This is the point. Okay, if you give the name point A, whatever you like, whichever alphabet is your favorite one, B, point A, point B, point C, point D. So whenever you are giving a dot like structure, the name should be given to that point or dot. Okay, so here the definition is a dot. Just see the dot, full stop is there. A dot represents a point. So what is this dot? It represents, that is, it means dot represents an exact location in a plane or a space. So you people have learned about cuboid when we were doing play with patterns in the first chapter of math magic. So I showed you bricks, right? So bricks is a 3D geometrical shape. Yes, 3D geometrical shape which was known as cuboid. Yes, which was known as cuboid. So here, this point, this point. So these are all dot. Do you see? These are all dots. Yes. Now if you join this dot, if you join this, it will become, so how many dots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots are there which made cuboid, isn't it? So you can give the name here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this is called the dot or point. Okay, point. All right, so it represents an exact location in a plane or space. So you saw the cuboid where I saw you the point, where I showed you the point. So it represents an exact location in a plane or space. It has no length. Did you see? Just see, this is the point P drawn here in your book. Do you see any length here? Just it is simple dot full stop there. So no length, no breadth. We represent the point with a capital letter as shown in the below. So these are the point examples given. Okay, so this is the first important point with important terms, which is point. All right, so I hope you have understood this. So proceeding to the next part is our line segment. Now what do you mean by line segment? Now what is the line segment? So mark 2 points on a sheet of a paper. So let us mark it also. Mark 2 points, say 1 point here and 1 point here. So I'm explaining you regarding this, regarding the line segment. I hope you are clear with the point. It's very simple, a dot like structure, dot structure. So if you join this with the help of a scale or a ruler, okay, so if you do this and if you give the name point A and point B, then this will become your line segment. Simple. Okay, so over here also, just see, you have drawn the point here, you have drawn the point here. When you join this, this will become line segment. when you break this, so this will be like this, AC. Yes, if you break this and bring out AE only, A and E. So this is our line segment. This is our line segment. Understood? So I hope you have understood this very well. What is line segment? The figure so obtained is called the line segment. So this, the thing which I have told you, this is simply explained over here also. A line segment has two endpoints. Just see, point A and point B. Any name you can give, as I mentioned in the first part only, that is P, Q, R, S, whatever is there. Okay, so you can give your any name. It is named by the endpoint as line segment AB, or you may give the A, B dash. Okay, or P, Q dash. You can give this. You can give the. This is the sign for line segment. So this indicates that you have drawn a line segment. Okay. Proceeding to the third very most important point or term is line. So you have drawn a line many times. Yes. So you should understand the difference between the line segment and line now. A line segment extend on both the side without an end is called a line. Without an end, that means there is no ending. It will go on and on in both the direction. So you can see the arrow here, you can see the arrow here. So a line segment has no endpoint. A line is denoted by taking any points on it. For example, consider this line. So this is one line here, just see. So now, this is our line segment. Now if I draw another line segment and if I show this type of arrow here, so this becomes our line, which has no endpoint. That is, there is no appropriate measurement. But A and B line segment has certain measurement. They have the end point. They have the end point, but here it is without end point. That is, there is no such measurement. It will go on, and this will be represented like this. And line segment was denoted like this, isn't it? So to name this line, we mark any 2 point on it. Say AB, just see the figure which I have drawn also. Then it is named as AB. The upper one which is here is showing a line AB. You have drawn, if you are showing this type of arrow both the side, then this will be marked as line AB or line PQ or line RS and represented as shown alongside. Okay, so line may be a variety. Okay, you may draw the line of 3 types. That is, if you are making like this upside down. Okay, so this is called the this is called vertical line. Vertical line. You have heard this term in your computer class, vertical column, right? So if you draw a line like this, most of the time we draw a line in geometry in such manner. So this is called horizontal. So this may be very new term for you all. Kindly repeat with me. It is horizontal. Horizontal, horizontal line. Okay, and if you draw like this, which is, sorry, neither vertical nor horizontal, then it will be considered as slant line. Okay, slant or slanting line, you may say it. Slant or slanting line. Alright, so there are 3 lines, which is vertical, horizontal and slanting. So till now we have discussed about the point, which was dot like structure. Okay, and if you join this 2 point, yes, 2 point, you'll get line segment. You saw line segment was denoted A, B and bar. In your higher class you'll say this as bar, but here just consider it as line segment AB. But if you get like this AB, then it will be considered as line without any end point. There is no such measurement, but for line segment there will be measurement, like for 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter. But for line you will not have such measurement. Okay, and line, there were 3 types of line: vertical line, upside down, horizontal line, yes, straight, and the slant one. Okay, like this. If you keep it like this straight, your pen or pencil, it will be vertical. If you'll keep your pen or pencil like this, it will be horizontal. If you keep like this, it will be slanting line. Okay, so proceeding to the fourth term is our ray. Ray you have saw many times, you have drawn many times. You have, I hope you have played the archery also. That is called ray. Now what is ray? A ray is a straight path that has one end point. So what is the difference between line and ray? Ray will have one end point. Just see, there is one end point, but the line will have no such end point. It may be in this direction, it may be in another way also. So it has no such end point and goes on and on in one direction only. Okay, so if I draw like this, so now I am dealing with the point ray. So if I draw like this is our ray. If I draw like this is our ray, which is showing certain direction. You see, this is showing this direction. If suppose this is north and this is south, so in which direction it is moving? It is moving in south direction. If suppose this is south and this is north, now it is moving in which direction? It is moving in north direction. So a ray shows certain direction. If suppose it is moving in vertical line, so and it is suppose east and this is suppose west, this is just an imaginary direction I am showing you. So this is showing that the person is moving from east to west. Okay, so the ray has certain direction, the ray has certain end point. Okay, a ray has a fixed end point. If suppose someone is showing torchlight in such direction, then the ray is moving from P to Q direction or A to B direction. Alright, so the ray of light from a torch and the rays of the sun are most common example of ray. Okay, so I hope you have understood what is ray. I hope you have understood what is the difference between the line and the ray. Line has certain, line doesn't have any end point, yes, but the ray has certain end point or fixed end point it has. So a ray is denoted by like this. Suppose say if I made a ray like this and if I gave a name here AB, then the AB will be denoted like this. Now how was your point denoted? Point was denoted like this. So I'm recapitulating again. This was point. Line segment was like this AB, and your line is denoted like this of no such endpoint, and the ray is denoted like this. So you see the difference? You see the way of representing each and every one, right? So it is very important to note each and every sign and symbol. Okay, so let's proceed to the next term then. Alright, so the next important term we have is a plane. Alright, so plane, not that aeroplane one. Okay, a plane is a flat surface. So in the first example I have shown you this cuboid. So let me make simple one, rectangle. So can you see this inner one, inner side, inner surface? This is called plane. If you draw any rough figure, so say this is your kite. So this is our plane here, P-L-A-N-E. So a plane is a flat surface. So it is a flat surface, no? Just see it flat it is. So in mathematics, a plane means one that goes on and on. So this is over here. You see the example? It is going on and on, PQR. Yes, in all direction without an end point. We usually work with just a part of a plane, points. So the best example which we see in our daily life is screen of a flat TV. Everyone has got this. So this screen is a plane. Blackboard you see in your class, that is your plane. Yes, surface of a book, this part is a plane, isn't it? So the best example which I was supposed to give was this 3 example. Okay, and the example which I gave you of the rectangle, the inner surface is a plane. So which doesn't have any end point, without an end, it goes on and on, right? So you see it goes on and on. It is braided, yes. So this braided part is known as the plane, where you see the where the screen is available in the TV, where we can write in the the chalk through which we can write in the blackboard, in the book where we can read everything. That surface is known as plane, a flat surface. Okay, So let's proceed to the next very important part is our types of lines. Now types of line we have discussed about vertical line, horizontal line and straight line. Right? That was a single line. Okay, that is also a type of line. But now the important one we have is when there are two types of a line. When we consider only one line, single line, then 3 points will come in your mind. That is vertical, horizontal and slanting line. But if you have two type of lines, suppose like this, sometime this line is represented by like this, no, which has no certain endpoint. Both the side there will be arrow mark, ray mark, and if sometime the slanting part, there are two slanting line. Yes, if sometime you have like this, then they also have got their name. So this comes in types of lines only, but they have their own name. So let's discuss each and every one by one. Parallel line first and foremost. So you have saw the line right now. Here I have drawn. This is a parallel line. So what do you mean by parallel line? Let's discuss. The lines on the same plane, all right, that never meet. So the two lines which are never going to meet in the future, in the next generation, in the upcoming generation. So never, they are never going to meet. No matter how far they are extended, are called parallel lines. So the best example here are these two lines. So if you extend as long as many, they are never going to join. These two lines are never going to meet. So these lines are such lines, okay, are considered as a parallel lines. So the lines on the same plane that never meet, no matter how far they are extended, is called a parallel line. So very neat and clean, in a very neat and clean language they have wrote the definition. This is quite easy one. You can see the example here, xy. This is the line xy, which is what type of line it is? It is horizontal line. The two horizontal line is there, so they are called parallel line, which they are never going to meet. The two slanting line here, which are parallel. So just see, the parallel sign is denoted by like this. Parallel means two line segment, right? Two line segment will be representing parallel line. So if somebody asks you what is the symbol of parallel, so parallel symbol will be inside the bracket. You may write like this. Okay, Roman 2 also you may see it, but don't make it like this. So this will not be considered as parallel, but parallel should be written like this with freedom, no touching. The two line segment, the two line will never get in contact with each other anyhow, never. Okay, so this is called parallel. And how to pronounce when somebody writes AB line is parallel, so how to pronounce it? So we will pronounce it AB line. This is line, this is denoting line. This arrow is on both the side, ray on both the side is denoting what? Line. AB is a line here. AB line is parallel to PQ line, or simply you may say AB parallel to. AB is parallel to PQ. So this is the way of expressing in a words or in a sentence. Okay, so you have to express in such manner. So few examples are there. Just see, stumps of a wicket. So these are standing parallel to each other. They are never going to join. Two rays of railway tracks. Just see, railway tracks. They are never going to join except this two. Except this. These are not. These are here parallel. These are here parallel to each other, and this is parallel to each other. This and these are not parallel as they are joining. Okay, this point and this middle one are not parallel as they are getting joined. The one which are not in contact, that is considered as parallel line. Just see the zebra crossing, just see parallel is there, no? They are never meeting. Yes, so this is considered a parallel line. And how to denote a parallel line? Just this is the symbol used for parallel line. Okay. Proceeding to the next point we have is intersecting line. I just show you the example. If two slanting lines get in contact in between, these are called intersecting lines. These are not considered parallel because parallel line never get in contact with each other. Yes, they are never going to come in contact in their future. So this is called intersecting line, right? So what is intersecting line? The lines that cross each other at a point are called intersecting lines. Just see the example here. So this is one slanting line, that is AB, and another slanting line DC here, come in contact here. They are joining here. So even here, say if I give a name here, line AB and line PQ, then this is come in contact with one point, that is called point O. This is called intersecting point, where they are in contact. So in figure given, alongside line AB and CD intersect at point P. So they are come in contact with the point P. So this is called intersecting line. So cross X is the best example of a intersecting line. So just see where they are meeting. What is the parallel line example? Zebra crossing. Yes. So these are the best examples. I hope you have understood it. Let's proceed to the last and very important one, that is perpendicular line. So the perpendicular line, what it says is, when two intersecting lines meet to form right angle means 90 degree. So in geometry, if you get 60 and dot structure in the power sign, then that will be considered as degree, and degree will denote an angle. Right angle means 90 degree. If it is less than 90 degree, then it will be considered as acute angle. Alright, so let me explain you this one by one. This is very important part. So angle, alright, I will explain you in the later part also this one. So if say two lines, say this is one line, yes, and another line, say this one, is getting contact like this, they are intersecting, no? If this is getting intersect, as because just see the point, in one point they are getting met. So if I calculate the value of the angle, okay, what is the angle made by this? Then angle made is 90 degree here. This is perpendicular line, and this is called right angle. Right angle, why? Because it has made 90 degree. If it is less than 90 degree, then what type of angle will be considered? It is considered acute angle. Remember this point, okay? Acute angle. Don't worry, I'll explain in the later class also. This is very important one. If you have greater than 90 degree, so in your protector, I hope you have saw that. Yes, the exact, it is 90 degree straight. This straight line and this straight line is considered as vertical line, and this is considered as horizontal line. If two line get meets in such a manner, then this will be considered as right angle, which is 90 degree. And less than 90 degree, this is, I am considering protector, okay? If you have less than 90 degree, this part is acute angle, and if it is greater than 90 degree above, then it is considered as obtuse angle. Greater than 90 degree means obtuse angle. But here I will not focus in this two angle, I'll just focus in right angle. So when two intersecting lines meet to form right angle, so right angle look like this. So this is perpendicular line. So just see, this is perpendicular means 90 degree. So if somebody asks you what is perpendicular line, then when two intersecting lines meet to form right angle, that is 90 degree, they are called perpendicular lines. They are indicated by the symbol. So even this perpendicular line has a symbol. So what is the symbol for perpendicular line? Perpendicular symbol has a symbol. Perpendicular line has a symbol of this. Just see, this is straight vertical line and the straight horizontal line. When come in contact, they will be considered as perpendicular line. Okay, so they are indicated by the symbol. Just see, square corner. So even you can use this one or this one. So AB line is perpendicular to CD. The letter L here is representing the perpendicular line. Okay, so the symbol for how to pronounce this, say this is here ray AB, this is the line, say line AB and BC here. Okay, So these two are in contact, intersecting lines. So if I have to write this one, if you get like this, then how you'll pronounce it? You'll say that AB is perpendicular to BC. If you have this line, if you have this symbol, then you'll say AB is parallel to BC. AB is parallel to BC. You will say like this. Okay, if you have this symbol, parallel. If you have this symbol, it is perpendicular. Alright, student. So these are the various things which you have to keep in mind. Alright. So now let us start doing self practice 11a.